Hello and welcome, it's Angela Meiritz-Reid here from Stamping Beauty in Christchurch, New Zealand. Today I wanted to share with you some cards I've been creating with this Berry Harvest stamp set. I'm so in love with this stamp and just been creating. So I'm going to share, create one card with you now and then show some others that I've been making with it. So, and I've also teamed it up with the Artistically Inked. I'm using the Happy Birthday. So it is a large stamp. So you can see I haven't stuck the sticker on the back of this. And if you haven't, now the Stampin' Up don't do Stamparatus anymore, but if you have something like this or one of these, otherwise it does fit on this block here. This is the F block, so it perfectly fits on there, but just if you do have a stamp positioning tool, it does work really well. So what I'm going to do is just line this up in here, just a bit of white cardstock. I'll just check that's going to cover that. Yep, that should be good. And what I've done, I've just got under here just a tiny bit of Stampin' Seal just to keep it in place, because with it being smaller than the stamp, it can move because I can't get the magnets in underneath it. So I'm just going to ink this up with Memento. So just get a good coverage over that. And place that down. Really good press, and just check that see it's not in the middle. I'm just going to press a bit harder down there, and that's still a bit stuck there. That is the beauty of this sort of tool. But if you did line your piece of paper up and your stamp against something like that, you'd probably be able to go back down on it again if you had trouble. So then what I'm going to do is just bring in some scrap, and I'm actually going to colour this, and I'll trim it down when I'm got the colour on. I'm actually going to colour this in Melon Mambo and Calypso Coral, which probably seem odd colours, but trust me, it does look good. So I'll just start with the Melon Mambo, and you don't have to be stuck with the same colours that you think it would necessarily be, like greens and sort of raspberry or blackberry sort of colours. So we'll just get some ink down on there, and then I'm just going to get it onto here and just in swirls. I'll sort of just go round. I want to get a bit of both colours on, but just take it out over here, and then I can go in and put the other colour in after. And you can just build it up as you go. So depending on what sort of intensity of colour you want, adding it on. You can always go back and add more. So I'll just leave that aside for the minute, and then I'm going to come in with the Calypso Coral. The reason I put it into the lid is just so that I don't waste the ink and I can go back and use it, because if you're patting it onto here, then it's gone and you can't use it. Seems a waste. So let's take that Calypso Coral into there. I just think these colours look stunning together. Do this piece up here. So you just want to sort of get a little bit of each colour. You can do it in any which way. There are no rules. Let's get that on there. this corner here. So you can see I've missed a bit there, even I didn't, you know, nobody else notices that so much. You could go in and just put a little bit of extra ink in with a Stampin' Up marker, or put your sentiment there, or some gems. Then I'll just go back in and put a little bit more of the Melon Mambo just to brighten it up. So they look similar sort of intensity. How's that look? Just love that vibrancy of those two colours together. And then that's it, done. So any sort of colours that go together, it's going to work on, I think. And then want to get, got a Melon Mambo card base. I'll just fold that in half. And then want to cut that down a little bit. So cut that down to maybe 9.5. That's a good sort of size. And then because it's a bit shorter on both those ends, I'll just take a little bit off there. So what did I say? That's 9.5, so it's got to be a centimetre less. So take enough off that I've got those bits that didn't stamp. And then what I want to do, just to take a little bit of the brightness off, or just add a little bit of interest, is just, this is the white pigment ink. I'm just going to flick some white onto that. Another thing you could do is just flick it with water, and it'll take a little bit of the colour out and give you some watermark sort of, yeah, just a watermark, which sort of makes it, I always like that look too. So that's probably enough, and then that needs to dry, and that can take a wee bit of time to dry. So I did do one a little bit earlier, not too much long ago, so it's still probably wet. So then what I want to do with that, I've just done just really simply a embossed white happy birthday onto black, and then I'm going to add a bow. I've just done this one, I've got a bow ready in the black baker's twine, so I'm just going to put that about here. So I'll just pop a glue dot down there. So I'll just try and be careful because it's still wet. Just pop that about there. And then I'm going to pop that happy birthday on, and I'll just put some half dimensionals along there. I just want to leave a gap about where the knot is going to be. Backs off, and then make that nice and straight. Oopsie. Line that up. Just take. Oh, still doing that. Be a little bit higher. There. And then I've got these black classic matte dots, which I think will look good. Just have a little bit of extra black just to tie that in. So I'll just put a couple down here, and then one up here, and that is that card made. So super quick and simple, And as I say, you know, different colorways would look really good, I think, with that. So I'll just show you some others that I've made. This one here, so I've used Tahitian Tide, no, sorry, Parakeet Party, that one is, and Sweet Sorbet. And then I have flicked some water over that to get the watermarks, and also the white to get a bit of variation. So I just wanted to try that in the colours that you know might see it in. And then I've done this one here, and that's just white gold embossed, sorry, onto grey granite. So I thought that looked really lovely. And then here is gold embossed onto Pool Party. So that's really, you know, nice, pretty look. And then this one here, that one is with Moody Mauve. I thought it was nice to try some of the new in colours. You could put a bow under there as well, but I just liked that simplicity. And then lastly, this one was the white onto the Pool Party, and then just some of the wee daisies from the Cheerful Daisy set. So just a bit of variety. So it just shows, you know, what a great stamp set this is, with lots of versatility. And if you saw my Facebook Live from last Friday, I'll have a link below for my Facebook page. You'll see some other cards I made too with this set. So yeah, fabulous set. So hope you enjoyed seeing me make that really quick and simple card, and see you again soon. Thanks, bye for now.